Hello everyone. If you enjoy the video, please do me a solid and like or subscribe. You could also check out my Patreon at patreon.com/TewtyTron. Thanks guys. Hello everyone, it's Tewtytron. Welcome back to Tewty Toons, where it's Friday morning for me and my drink of choice is Kofifi. If you're into American politics, you might understand that joke. So another little tidbit here. I'm doing Two-Face today, mainly because I have all of his abilities almost fully ringed out. And whatchamacallit, there's a lot of characters I want to showcase, but I don't have their abilities ringed out. So showcasing a character who isn't as effective as they could possibly be is detrimental to your opinion towards that character. So, I'm currently trying to do all the characters that I have fully ringed out. Right now, I'm trying to ring out Martian Manhunter because of the fact that he's got an event later this month, and I want to give you a good little opinion on him before the event happens. And there's some others I want to ring out too, but at the moment, rings are just so expensive, and I'm not a mega whale, and my roster is not everybody G11, level 80, L5. I don't have that. That's not in my repertoire. So I do what I can with what I have, and I hope that you can appreciate that. But eventually I'll have to start slowing this down because of the fact that I can't pay for all these rings all the time. So, that getting out of the way, we're talking about Two-Face today. Two-Face is kind of an underrated red. He's very good at dealing damage, I'll say that. And that's his main shtick. But he does bring some other benefits to the table. You probably won't want to bring him necessarily for those benefits. The benefits are there, but they're not so like overwhelmingly part of his kit that you bring him specifically for that purpose. So let's look at his stats. Pretty decent strength, normal-ish HP, intelligence low, about average on, I think, agility and stamina. Speed is pretty good. Crit chance is normal. Crit value is normal. So pretty normal character as far as stats go, right? He's got a really cool, interesting artistic dynamic here. You can see like this side of his suit is all ripped up and burnt a little bit, and you can see like on his shoulder there's some skin poking out. And I like that his hand is red too. Also, that eyeball is just menacing. That's pretty cool. And then this side is like, whoa, he's like mobster boss, gangsta cool side, and I like that too. So Two-Face is obviously, in this game, he's very 50-50. I like that. Gives you something to think about, gives you kind of a more fun dynamic. And he's an interesting character because of the fact that he is the only character that is kind of like two characters packed in one. So let's look at his abilities. Twin pistols. 2 light. If he's Harvey, he applies crit immunity to a random ally. If he's Two-Face, he applies evasion downs to the enemy. And the legendary point is 50% chance to fire 2 extra shots at random enemies. So you're always guaranteed to get 2 shots off, which is nice for like taking out awarenesses, and things like that. It's light damage, but it does, as he continues to attack, it adds up, which is really nice. And he can also attack other people with this same attack. So it's kind of like an AoE, but also that depends on chance, right? There is something that I was a little sad about upon his release, and that is like the benefit from this ability, whether you apply crit immunity to a random ally or you're applying evasion downs to an enemy, it doesn't stack with his attacks. So like he's gonna attack 2 to 4 times, right? He does not apply 2 to 4 crit immunities with his multiple attacks. He only applies 1 crit immunity for the use of the ability in general. So you could fire off 4 shots, but you're still only going to get 1 crit immunity on an ally or yourself. And you're only going to get 2 evasion downs on an enemy instead of like up to 8, which is for the 4 shots. So that was kind of disappointing, but at the same time, it does do decent damage. It does proc that 50% chance to get 2 extra attacks off pretty often, and it's kind of a useful ability anyway. So that evasion down is kind of that extra utility that I'm talking about. The crit immunity also helps too, but it's random, so yeah. Coin flip. This is like his pass. It doesn't do damage to anybody unless you call an assist, which is fine though because it's non-retaliationable damage. 50% chance to become Harvey. Apply 2 hit chance ups and 2 crit chance ups to all allies. 50% chance to become Two-Face. Apply 4 hit chance downs and 3 crit chance downs. So this ability, you don't normally use it for the buffs per se. You use it just to switch modes, right? So the Two-Face has 2 different modes. He has Two-Face and he has Harvey Dent. And whether or not you're one of the other, that really affects his abilities and what they do for your team. Like Twin Pistols, for instance, you get the crit immunity if you're Harvey. You get evasion downs if you're Two-Face. So Harvey is like the protector of your team. He will clear debuffs. He'll give you crit. I think those are his 2 things as Harvey. And then as Two-Face, he does extra damage, and he applies evasion downs. So he can try and hit those characters that are evading more often. The call assist is nice. It makes this ability a little bit more worth it to use. So that way, like when you start the game and you randomly start as either Harvey or Two-Face, you're not like, if you wanted to switch to the other one, you don't feel like you're necessarily wasting a turn to do so if this call assist goes off, you know? Okay. Justice for all. Damage to all enemies. This is his AoE. If Harvey is Harvey, purge 3 debuffs from all allies, which is pretty useful, actually. If he's Two-Face, you get 30% extra damage. And the legendary point is 50% crit chance and crit damage, and that doesn't mean, and that applies to both forms. So, obviously, because if he's Two-Face and he gets that 30% extra damage, the Two-Face one is still going to hit a lot harder than the Harvey Dent one. But the Harvey Dent one is still useful because debuffs right now, if you're not running Hal Jordan, are pretty prevalent in Siege and otherwise. Okay, so good fortune. Passive ability. At the beginning of his turn, if you're Harvey, 50% chance to apply 2 hit chance ups to all allies. So basically, let's read on, I guess. If Two-Face, then you have a 50% chance to apply evasion downs. And the legendary point is 50% chance to reduce Justice for All cooldown by 1. So basically, this is like every turn you have the opportunity to hit evading characters, basically, is how that plays out. This is his like utility that is useful if it works, and if it doesn't, then it's like, okay, well, I guess I still have damage, right? There's a lot of 50% chances in his kit because of the fact that he's Two-Face. They wanted to make him like that duality thing, which I get it. It's fine. But it would have been really nice if this was more than 50%. So the 50% chance to reduce Justice for All is really nice too, because this is his big ability. It does a lot of damage, actually. You'd be surprised at how much damage it does towards anybody. And the debuff purging is nice. The crit chance is nice. All of the above. So this is basically just like one of those fluff passives that is nice when you have it. And if you don't, then I guess whatever. So be it. Tough Luck. This is another passive. When any ally deals crit damage, if he's Harvey, God, I need to read these right. 50% chance to purge 5 debuffs from an ally. So right there, right off the bat, you have some great utility. If you're Two-Face and they deal a critical hit, then 50% chance to apply 25% turn meter down to a target. So this plays off of your team. This is your team passive and what benefits everybody else. If your team is high crit team, then they're gonna be relatively debuff free because you're gonna constantly be purging them from each other. Maybe not constantly because it's a 50% chance, but still. The legendary point is 50% chance to double the debuffs purged or the turn meter down applied. So you could purge up to 10 debuffs from an ally just because you critically hit someone, and you could purge up to 25% turn meter off the target if you crit attack somebody else. So this is another one of those abilities where it's really nice to have, actually. This one's probably better than Good Fortune, but it's like it's just, it increases that damage output. It incentivizes you to get those critical chance hits, and allows you to benefit off of them. So he's a crit benefiting damage dealer, and that's really what he is. He has some extra anti-evasion built into his kit, but that's you don't generally bring him to be anti-evasion. He'll help, but he won't be like that guaranteed useful character like Superboy would be, or Hal Jordan, or the like. So who does he synergize with? This is the team I really want to use him on because you want to benefit from those critical chances. Steppenwolf he's the spreader of crit chances. He's also spreads a lot of hit chance ups as well. So you're the evasion kit, the anti-evasion kit in Two-Face is kind of already null and void, so you don't really need to play off it anyway. You're just kind of helping your cause even more so when you add him to Steppenwolf teams. He'll get those almost guaranteed critical attacks, which is really nice. I put him with Star Sapphire just because it's a buff-heavy team, and if you're going to go buff-heavy, you might as well go all the way. And you need like a blue damage dealer because Donna Troy is not a damage dealer on any shape or form. You could put Black Adam in. That's the general choice in this team comp. And Two-Face kind of replaces Castaway. But if Two-Face is kind of a poor man's Castaway right now, even though Castaway has been readily farmable for years. So I don't know. That's one team. This is another one. Atrocitus gives those strength ups. He'll allow Two-Face to get multiple attacks off and do a lot more. Donna Troy's just there for protection. Green Lantern, John Stewart is there because he's a green and we need some green damage, really. Like I said, he doesn't really have a whole lot of synergies. He's mainly just a green, or Two-Face is mainly just a red damage dealer, honestly. So if you have a team synergy and you're just like missing a slot, just throw Two-Face in there and you'll be set, and you'll have some extra utility because of him in there. But Two-Face, like I said, he doesn't have any direct synergies. You could easily pair him with, you guessed it, where's he at? This guy. If you put Deadshot lead, then you're probably set to go. Zod lead would also be very beneficial to a Two-Face team. Oh, he's an alien. Derpter Zalad. So, as you can see, both of which were heavily meta for a while, and I don't have them geared. So, I won't be able to showcase them with that. Maybe I will with Deadshot, actually, because of the fact that the Medfill PvP is going on right now, and you get some pretty low teams with that. So maybe I can showcase that. Who knows? We probably need some PvP energy if we're going to go into PvP, right? Alright, so we're going to go into Medfill PvP just because it's going to have that wider range of characters or teams to exploit. I've already destroyed some of these like lower ones, so I guess we're starting off with the higher tier PvP. Ooh, all blue. All blue. Well, then we might as well bring all red, right? Just to negate that. So we're going to bring Two-Face, obviously. We're going to bring the other Deadshot, because why not? And then we should probably bring, like, the Turn 0 Taunt or Harley Quinn, just to round it out. I know Zatanna can purge Harley Quinn, but she can purge anybody. My Deadshot's there literally just to give me that starter crit. Unfortunately, I started out as Harvey, so the damage isn't going to be, like, super crazy good. But Harley Quinn has 2 debuffs on her, so those are going to get purged off here. If I don't kill Mara, yep, she's going to get those mens off, but that's fine. We're going to just keep AoEing. Everybody's going to die, and that's going to be the game. Pretty simple. Ooh, thank God she didn't retaliate. He's invisible, I guess. That wouldn't be a thing anyway, but still. So he just attacked like 3 times. He would have attacked a 4th if she didn't die on that 3rd attack. It was pretty easy for being like the 30k plus. I don't know why people bring full affinity teams into this mode. It's not a Mystic Blitz. It's just a Medfill PvP team. Okay, so this one's more affinity rounded. So we are going to... Yeah, we're going to do this because there's no Wonder Girl on the enemy team. We want to have some sort of survivability for Donna Troy. So the men's and heal from Star Sapphire are going to help quite a bit. Oh. Ruh-roh. They get a lot of turn meter on that team. Alright, so we're going to purge off the bleeds from Steppenwolf. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them. Alright, there we go. Make sure he heals up nice. Oh, man. Gonna get some more taunt going. Lots of men's going around. We're gonna actually... We could do the crit immunity, but I want to try and get to Two-Face. There it is. And that way I can give evasion downs to Siren, even though I've got plenty of hit chance ups. Oh, man. Keep on mending, please and thank you. Oh, honey. I might actually lose this. Because they just have so much turn meter, it's ridiculous. Also, like, but watch, if you're watching this video, look at the yellow ring on the characters, because in the moment it's pretty difficult to see the turn meter effect happen from his passive. But it does happen, and it happens often enough. I'm just going to retreat here. There's a lot of good damage that went off in that team, but it's pretty difficult to counter a heavy turn meter down team like that. They're a lot faster than I was, so let's see here. Cyborg Superman is crit immune permanently, so that could be difficult. Batwoman's gonna get the first turn. Trying to see if this is a viable opportunity or not. I probably want to replace her. She didn't do a whole lot for me on that last one. Let's do Junior, because he's got some damage. He's got some crit damage down, debuffs. He could be pretty useful here. I'm starting a lot with Two-Face or Harvey instead of Two-Face, and I want to get Two-Face so I can get that initial super damage out. Just keep buffing up the team. Everybody gets those awarenesses. Oh, look at that. I'm already... There it is. There's my Two-Face. Alright. Do I still have... I have crit damage downs and crit chance downs, so I'm actually going to not do it this turn because the damage is going to be heavily nullified by Batwoman and Cyborg Superman. I'm pretty sure I just witnessed Donna Troy's turn meter go down a little bit when Steppenwolf attacked her. So if you didn't see that, definitely rewind it and look at that. Ooh, big boom. Pretty sure that Spectre was also like G11. So that's full health blue. You can rely on it to... Ooh. Well, that's unfortunate. You can rely on it to decimate a full health blue. Wow, it's hard to concentrate in the morning, you know? Oh no, Batwoman's going off. Junior, I'm relying on you quite heavily at this moment in time. Don't die. Nobody die. Wow, Cyborg Superman is very, very good. And freaking Batwoman is always invisible. Okay, this isn't worth sticking around for. It's gonna be a lose. Ugh. I don't really care that I'm losing those. I'm like, just showcasing the character, really. Maybe I need to find a different team, though, to actually win. He's not... These are also, like, uber powerful teams. Let's see. J. Cruz would destroy him. He's benefits off critical attacks. So Supergirl would also, like, hurt quite a bit. I need can't miss people because of Batman Beyond. Who's a good can't miss? I know Superboy, but maybe there's not a whole lot actually of good debuff. Let's do Starfire, shall we? Pretty sure I have Starfire at a decent ring amount. I could probably do a video of her lately or soon. So I'm starting out with more hit chance ups than hit chance downs. So that's super useful, but I'm also not the character I wanted to be. I wanted to just... That's the one issue, unfortunately, is that you don't control who you start out as, And it's nice to start out as Two-Face because then you can hit your AoE right away and just decimate all the blues on the enemy team. And sometimes even if you hit that ability, you still can't. You still can't get what you want out of it, which is sad, but that's life. Let's see. Got a lot of crit chance ups. Probably have a few intelligence ups. Let's do this. Boom. Starfire. Look at you, girl. Gonna clear some intelligence down so she doesn't just get one-shotted. He still does pretty decent damage, even when he's Harvey, so it's not like you could easily AoE first turn no matter what and still do a lot of damage, but you just get so much more damage when you're Two-Face, which is the whole point. Starfire really helps. Oh, I think it was 29, so that was a normal team to PvP against. That wasn't I didn't have like a super high advantage over that team. I just played it smart. Yes. Oh, hello. It's a good thing he doesn't have any awareness yet, but because my team is a crit team, of course, Penguin had to be on the enemy team, and I didn't really pay attention to that. So that's wonderful. I'm going to have to figure out a way to... Okay, he doesn't have any awarenesses. I kind of want some intelligence ups before I go on the SmackDown. I think he still has an awareness. He does. I'm going to get more intelligence then, because that sounds optimal. Gonna smack him around a little bit. Man-Bat's gonna destroy me. He's at full health, full shield. Oh my god. Holy crap. Okay, here we go. Nope. Okay, well, that sucked. Let's kill Penguin before he gives Man-Bat even more things to worry about. I'm hoping that Two-Face here is, like, clearing out these... Oh, shoot, why did I do that? Okay. Wow, that was lucky. Freaking Man-Bat has a passive to attack taunters when they taunt on their turn, and... I think Two-Face is actually doing a really good job of clearing off disease. Yeah, she had, like, 3 on her, and he had... Yeah. I'm doing a real good job. Real good job, Dad. I think I'm going to keep him as Harvey, actually, in this, because I want him to continue to keep those debuffs off of me. I want no disease available for the other team. Granted, I'm still probably going to lose this because Penguin is just going off with that shield. Like, dude, calm down. Calm your tits. We don't have time for this. There he goes. Now he's dead. But Man-Bat's still alive, and Alan Scott, of course, just wrecks house, of course. Ugh. That was a tanky team, man. That was a very tanky, powerful team. Akuma Ryu Hadouken. Good job. That was a good team that you created there. I applaud you. Excusez-moi. Let's do... That's an interesting team. Poison Ivy's also going to lay on the debuffs. There's a lot of debuffs on this enemy team, so I might want to stay Harvey. But I'm probably going to get Two-Face finally. Oh, wow! I got to start as a character that I wanted to be. That's funny, because it never happens. Talia's taunting, which is nice because Oh, wow. Silver Banshee. Dude. Well done. Let's get some AoE, kill all the reds. Wow, still didn't die. That's wonderful. Wonderful news. Ugh. And that's game over, probably. That Red Hood leadership, man. No joke. I've been losing a lot this showcase. Wow. Maybe I need to find a different team. Let's try a different team, shall we? Let's try... I'm gonna bring Donna Troy if she's just gonna die. I don't have Power Girl geared because freak that. Where's Penguin at? I have a Penguin. Let's do Penguin. Woohoo! Let's do that. It sounds fun. A lot of red to cover the red, and a green to cover the red. Wow, that was a lot of bleeds. Okay, that wasn't bad. And, hey, guess what? I'm starting as Two-Face. Finally! Freaking finally. Okay, yeah, this is doing really well. I haven't died yet, and nobody else has died yet, and I have all this fancy, what's the word? Power behind it? Yeah, that was good. That was very good. Didn't get any of my other abilities off other than my basic, but that's the nature of an Atrocitus team. And we easily wiped out that team that just murdered us a second ago. Let's try it again on this team. Power Girl's here, so that could be... I might have been really stupid for bringing 3 reds, but we'll find out. We'll see. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Okay, so I could see that being a thing because since I was Two-Face, or not, since I was Harvey, sorry, I cleared off, I think, some debuffs. I could potentially clear off and rage from my teammates if we start getting crit hits, which is unfortunate, but also I understand as well. This team is going to go down pretty simply. Pretty easily, yep. 10,000 crit on a basic. Granted, I had some strength ups going, but that's okay. Let's see what else we got. I wanted some Dr. Poison fragments, which is kind of also why I'm farming these teams. Did we find this team? We did. This is the holy crap tanky team. So I don't know. Because that Alan Scott is strong. Let's do it. Why not? Let's see what we got cooking in the kitchen. Excuse me. I just woke up a bit ago, so I'm a little tired. I started out as Two-Face, which is nice, which means I won't be purging off the Enrage. But I also won't be purging off Disease either, which is sad. But Penguin's gone already, which means Man-Bat is not far off, I hope to God. I'm going to take out Alan Scott because I don't want him to one-shot my Green Lantern John Stewart. Yikes. Okay, alright, I see you, fam. We're going to shield my Two-Face. Oh, he's going to die anyway. That was a useless turn. Wonderful. Penguin doesn't have a taunt move per se, so he can't proc Man-Bat passive, but Man-Bat can still apply those massive amounts of diseases on him if he is taunting. So there's that, but I wonder who would win this fight, because Cyborg Superman is tanky as freak, but as long as he doesn't throw a rock at my John Stewart, I might be able to pull it off, because John Stewart can get down with his bad self. Shit, I probably should not have shielded myself. Here's my death. Yep. Damn it. If I didn't shield myself there, I would have, Cyborg Superman's basic would have probably put me at under 50% health, which means I probably would have won that game. Dang it. Let's see. Let's remove that one. So now, since we have some greens on the field, I feel safe enough to put LaDonna back on the team. It is early Friday morning, and I'm sleep. Wow. That was a lot of damage against a Power Girl. She must not be G11. Either that or enraged people just do that much damage. Ooh, I'm a little afraid of that Starfire now. But I also think that she was pretty weak too. Freak, I can't remember. Don't die on me, boy. Don't do it. She's got those int downs now. Ooh, here it comes. Okay. Super butt clencher there. I think that was a weak team. I can't remember now. It felt pretty weak. Greens went down really easily to reds. Ugh. Let's do a few more. Why not? We spent some energy doing stupid shit. We was stupid. Maybe I should start asking synergies for characters before I do the videos, just in case I'm not smart enough to figure it out on my own, and I need some help. So I need some help. Alright, so let's see. Wonder Girl is going to be a detriment to my health. So screw it. Let's do it anyway. Why not? Let's see if the hit chance ups from Two-Face are enough to counteract her. No, well, maybe. He deals the damage, that's nice. But I'm not seeing any hit chance ups. Somehow my team is still hitting her, which is quite nice. Quite nice. Oh, honey, no. I'm about to die. Wonder Girl's gonna whip. John Stewart's gonna lose his freaking death immunity right away. It's gonna be the first thing he loses. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods that Two-Face actually deals damage to Wonder Girl. That was very good, actually. That was a good show of the big boom. And he wasn't even Two-Face, he was just Harvey. So that's nice. Let's fight fire with fire. This is like the same exact team I just fought. But let's do it anyway. Why not? I fought a Harley Quinn earlier today that didn't have the legendary point in her taunt. Wow, that was a lot of damage, holy crap. I got some hit chance ups, which is nice. Ooh, and it was enough to take out Harley. That's beautiful. Oh, wow. Look at you, John Stewart. Look at you. Get down with your bad self. Okay, so that one wasn't a crit, but... Butt clencher, okay. Woo. Scared me. Got some crit immunity on myself. He can apply the immunity to himself, which is pretty nice. He's probably going to die here, though, because of the fact that this guy is a jerk. Cyborg Superman. He's going to wreck house. He's going to throw a rock at me, and I'm going to die. I should probably actually switch to Two-Face if I can, because he gets more shield based on my buffs. If I don't have any buffs, he can't throw rocks at me. Alright, so since I'm now below 50% health, this should be an easy fight. Unless he gets rid of my immunities. Oh, jeez. He doesn't have any shield. God dang it, bro! What? Hey, you were supposed to have like a 20-turn cooldown on that rock. Oh, jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Let's see here. Is there any other teams I could make? Let's like make a quick team. I probably should have not tapped him, but who should lead this team? I wonder. Maybe. No, not Superman. Not. Well, maybe. We could do her. Let's do Superboy, since Harley Quinn's on the team. Superboy is basically my version of Green Lantern Hal Jordan, because I don't have Hal Jordan. So he's my anti-Harley. Or, no, shoot. I didn't mean to click back. Dang it. Where was that team at? Was it this one? No, that's the team that just whooped my ass. There it is, Etrigan. That's the one. Okay. And then we're going to want definitely Two-Face. And we need a tank. What tank should I use? Let's go with Harley, I think. Where's she at, though? She's a low power character, despite the fact that she has so much power. There she is. Alright. Oh, choking. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, I didn't think coffee could do that to me. Alright, I'm back to normal, boys. Oh, honey. Lots going on here. We're going to take that away from her. We don't need her to have strength ups, because, you know, she's going to just wreck house if she has them. But, excusez-moi. Try and get rid of that hoe. Because you already know. Getting my rhyme game on. Boom. It's really hard to watch that turn meter down stuff, though. If you're not paying close attention, you're going to easily miss it. And there's probably been a lot of it this video, and I just haven't been able to, I haven't seen it, so I haven't been able to point it out. So, you know, if you are watching this, you're like, oh yeah, maybe I missed it too. Just go ahead and rewind, watch it. Try and look for that stuff, because it's 50% chance is pretty significant, but It's also missable. This is that stupid team again. I think I'll call it there. Like, granted, I lost a lot of matches. I did. That's true. But I think that was just because it's morning, and I'm not really thinking straight, and I don't know. I got a lot of shitty teams on my board, you know? So, if you have a cool synergy, feel free to share it in the comments or with me privately or whatever you feel like. He's a good character. I just played it wrong a lot. And he does a lot of damage, and he does benefit your team passively. So, that is Two-Face in a nutshell. Here's his stats again. And I hope you think about it.